Good evening, teacher. We are going to talk about the topic needs analyzed. The members of this group are Kerly Pamela Arriaga Arriaga, Damaris Betsabet Carriel Bajaña, and Jennifer Lisette Rivera Rosario. The objective of these topics define and explain the various focuses of needs analysis. Well, Damaris, can you read the introduction, please?
Yes, I can. Refers to the activities involved in the compilation of information that will serve as the basis for the development of a study plan that will cover the learning needs of particular group of students. Harillada, 2019.
Thank you. Jennifer Rivera, can you read the different types of needs, please?
Okay, necessities, what learners need to know, a requirement, lacks, missing knowledge of the learners, deficiency of knowledge, want, learners, knowledge wanted, learner wish.
Well, can you give me an examples of necessities?
Yes, I can. What is the necessity? What learners need to know? The students should be responsible for their actions with the environment. Then, the students need, therefore, it's essential that the students be taught the subject of the environmental awareness.
Okay, and the lacks for me are aspects the writing that we know practice it or in the previous learning such as L1 or L2. Jennifer Rivera, can you give me an example?
Well, referring to what the student wants, what he needs, one in his search for knowledge, the teacher must identify and exercise these requirements through deeper knowledge of them, knowing their students in depth to generate adequate learning. For example, in primary school students, we can make use of multiple intelligence, guide them and integrate them into a variety of multimedia content such as YouTube, emotions, happy, sad, and angry, encourage them to choose their autonomy to improve their learning motivation.
Okay, thank you. Well, according to the topic, we are going to answer the following question. What characteristics should be design of the didactic material include for the development of language skills? Damaris Carriel, what do you think? What is your opinion?
Yes. Thank you, Carly. Well, I think or I consider is the best material should be interactive in the class because the material didactic in the class stimulate emotional for the students because in the class the students feeling bored, tired, and then the material didactic feeling the students emotional, very emotional every day.
Okay. Jennifer Rivera, give me your opinion.
The materials must be attractive because they are the tools that facilitate usefulness between the teacher and the student. That is, like any tool and instrument, is effective use depends on how the user uses it. It must also include specific tasks to be carried out in the classroom. Its employability and methodology is always focused on the student, its social context, realism, and authenticity.
Okay, for me, the didactic materials should be authentic because The student need to see, need to hear the way in the native speakers communicate with other naturally. In this case, the teacher can use songs or podcasts, TV shows, for example. This is my opinion. Okay, the following question: what methodology do you consider the best for learning English? Jenny Rivera, give me your opinion. What do you think?
Um, in my opinion, the direct teaching method seeks to immerse the student in the same way that the first language is learning in the learning of a second language, among some aspect that we can consider about this method. First, direct relation between thought and words. Second, oral practices. And third, I don't use my mother tongue. An advantage of this method is that it creates the right environment for learning English, which helps to have good fluency.
Okay, for me, the CLIL method is a good methodology, or content language and integrate learning is a good method for teach English, because allow the teacher to teach non-linguistic subjects such as mathematics or science. Then in this way, the student learn content, extend their vocabulary, and acquire knowledge. This is very important. Damaris Cariel, what do you think?
Well, thank you, Kerly. Well, I think the best option for this methodology is CLT. Then, what is the meaning of CLT? CLT is Communicative Language Teaching, and the Communicative Language Teaching is CLT is the main pedagogical principle of the CLT. Is method based in the interaction, acquisition of the development speaking skill the teacher with the students during in the class. Hence, STEM is very motivational, very interesting for the students and in the teacher. For this, I consider it's a very option for this.
Okay. Well, in conclusion, the needs analyze help to identify the students' possible needs, lacks, and wants, as well as facilitate the selection of materials and methods that meet the student needs. And thank you.
Thank you, teacher, and everyone for this topic.
Thank
Bye.
you, Ernie.
Bye.
God bless you.